Good morning, this is Dave Gleason, and today we're in an orchard, of course, and orchards are still my favorite place to be. The trees have a few leaves left on them, but pretty much they're dormant and they're asleep at this time. This time of year, we're studying and looking at specifically research projects that were focused on helping to solve problems that we have out in the orchard environment. There's a Washington Tree Fruit Research Commission that is funded by grower dollars that come from the land to help solve problems. And that money is used by researchers, scientists, extension people. I'm on an apple crop protection committee, and we specifically look at threats from the environment like insects and disease and how we can control and affect them. So codling moth in particular is the worm that we find in the fruit sometimes. So it's been a problem that we've had in the industry for well over 100 years. So we tried a lot of different things over time to try to control those, and what we find is we have to understand the insect and its life cycle, and we've actually also tried to put enough traps in the orchard to trap all of the moths out of the orchard. That's not been hugely successful. Another method that's being used to try to remove the insects from the orchard is to take cardboard bands and tape them around the trunks of a tree. And if you cut a piece of cardboard, you see the corrugate that's inside between the two layers. And that's an area where the larvae of the codling moth like to spin up and hide for the winter. So these bands of cardboard then that have collected these larvae are taken into the lab and analyzed, and they've identified 3 different fungus that perhaps could be used as a control method. So they have isolated those fungus and developed them and purified them, and so the research is in a process where it's determining if it might be an effective tool to commercialize at some point. It's a natural item that already is in the environment, and can we develop it and promote it to a point where it could be an effective control method. So again, fascinating time. The Research Commission has many different divisions. There's several committees that focus on technology and all aspects of orchard development and fruit production. There's a post-harvest committee that looks at issues that develop after the fruit is off the trees, and storage and in packing and all of that process. Meantime, there's still a lot of detail going on, and looking at research of many different kinds from many different areas, trying to make apple growing more successful. Thanks for watching.